One shot, let's begin. The closest we've ever been. Bokutachi no Saitan Kiori by Tiv. Translated and uploaded by Komi-san wa Kmiyoshi des and Wan Shi Tong. Alright, a one-shot romance comedy slice of life. Let's begin, everybody. Alright, cute little beach thing. We got the little phone here. Alright. Oh, she has a little, like, tattoo. That's cute. Yesterday. Sorry, I can't go out with you because it's you. I dumped my childhood friend Kusaragi Sara, and today she confessed to me again. You're totally my type. Do you want to go on a date? I'm Sarashina Yayawi. She's acting like a completely different person. I've turned down her confession more than once already. Now, Kun, we're going to be middle schoolers soon. Let's date. No. Why, though? Is there a reason not to? I'll be honest. I do like Kisaragi. Ever since my parents died, I was raised as part of the Kisaragi family. She's like family to me. If we date, we'll get into fights. Her parents will be against it and things will get awkward. If things stay the way they are now, I can stay close to her, even as adults. But since I was in grade 6, I couldn't really be honest with her. I don't want your mom to get mad at me if it gets in the way of school. Though, if you get first place at the national mocks, it'll be a different story. Current place, 22 out of 25 in the class. And then Kisaragi, got it! Whoa. Oh, just that face. Oh. Her ambitious mother used that to push her daughter towards her unrealistic dreams. Oh, she'll do whatever you ask now, Kun? After that, she managed to achieve every single thing I said, from sports to music to social connections. And by her second year, Ichonose-kun, over here. By the time I realized it, she and I had become very distant from each other. Mom got really popular. It's more because of you. Sarah-chan, come say hi. This is the president of the XXX company. Hopefully that's not what the XXX means. I'm gonna leave the Kisaragi family once I enter high school and start living alone, and I'm doing my best to keep things the way they are. But the closest I can be to you, it's probably only now. If I get any closer, I'll only stand out like a sore thumb. That's why I actually sincerely turned her down. She didn't even consider how I felt on the job. So, how does it sound? I think you and I can totally work out, right? I made a mistake. Kisaragi can do anything once she puts her mind to it. Are you in middle school? Maybe I'm taking this a bit too fast. And why is she even trying to pull off the elder woman concept? I mean, she could at least try to hide her features a bit more. Her mole, verbal tics, and attitude is pretty much the same as usual. Let's see. Okay, fine. That sounds great, Sarashina-san. I'll take her on. I want a girlfriend, too, so perfect timing. She can't keep acting like a different person forever. She'll give up at some point. I'm done with my shift now, so how about we go on a date? Really? Then I want to try going somewhere. Is this? Do you want to go next weekend? See you in Urban Autumn Romantic Terrace Cafe, the Autumn Fruit Tour. It's definitely another confession plan. No, don't want to go. I have work. So, you want a drink? I'll treat you. Why is she so excited? Wow. Maybe she just wanted to come here with me. I love you. Me too. Aww. Well, Sadashina-san, what happened to that adult look on your face just now? I'm sure there's a reason they're doing that in public. Let's change the topic for now. Really? But don't they just want to be closer to each other? Because some things are impossible to convey when you're only sitting next to each other. I can't take it. Oh, I can't take it. You and I are in two completely different places. I just can't understand. Yeah, We should really look for better people for each other. So you were going to look for another woman right away. Anyways, let's just end it. They're really loud. Yeah, let's go somewhere else. So, why did you go out with me, Ichinose-kun? Oh, we're reaching that point. Things were going so well after she invited me as someone else. She started getting worried about why I was treating her differently compared to Kisaragi Sara. She's so easy to read. Let's just end this whole farce. Now that I think about it, you were really excited the whole time. For a middle school student. Huh? You have a girlfriend or someone similar already, right? After all, you swapped girls as soon as a cute older lady called out to you, right? Don't you feel bad for her or something? Who are you talking as? Alright, I do. I have one. As you said, I'm still middle school. Plus, she and I are just too different, both in social standing and environment. I still can't honestly tell if we could stay as close as we have been once we start living apart. I realized at some point that I don't want us to be farther than we are now. Plus, she's always working insanely hard all the time, so I can't just stand around and do nothing either. So, Kisaragi-san, I wanted to see how you would act a bit. Things may be a bit slow now, but until then, can we keep things the way they are now? Uh, Kisaragi-san? You knew? I could tell right away. Plus you called me Ichinose. I never gave you my name once. I changed my lipstick. You still have perfume from usual, though. I don't get it. Though, we're the same. I was also worried about drifting apart once we started living away from each other. Huh? Oh, never mind. Well, that's fine then. If the situation ever arises, I'll just do my best to do what I can. But even if we keep the status quo, oh, it's okay to be just a little bit closer, right? Oh, what happened? That childish Kisaragi, despite acting all grown up, now looks a little more mature. But I don't know how you noticed that quickly. I also commented that you'd never notice. How could anyone be fooled, though? I could tell you were 10 meters away. But you can immediately recognize me, no matter who I become, Ichinose-kun. Sometimes, that's love. Someone whom I thought I was close to me feels distant and I get lonely. Huh? Hey, is that you, Ichinose-kun? What are you doing? My classmates, just walking? This late, though? And you're not with Kisaragi today. Rare. No, she's right. And who's the girl next to you? Come on, it's so easy from 10 meters away. Who's that? She's hot, right? Why do you look so happy? But then there are times that they're even closer than I could ever have imagined. What? Okay. I like this one. It's just I'm a little bit thrown off by, the mild mistranslations here or there. Where it's like, okay, like parts of speech could change a little bit here or there and this, that, or the other. Um, is she really that different? Let me see. Cute. Okay. Then she's. Is it just a hairstyle thing? Because I mean, this is a unique hairstyle. I actually really like it. It's unique versus like this hairstyle. Okay, I guess you could kind of see where the wig is, right? Like this is the thing is that like if you deal with wigs, for some reason they have this part consistently right there, right? Like where's that center thing? Da 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 da. So she's got like a little beauty mark, right, under her eye, and then there's yeah, she has a beauty mark under her eye here too. Okay, and above her eye. Okay, those are nice little details she has there. And then here, yeah, I mean, she has her beauty marks. How can you not tell? Um, okay, it's interesting though. So they live together, and well, they're not related, but they live together, and they want to grow closer, right? They want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, or he's just worried about his status. And like as I get older, I can sort of recognize this to an extent, where it's like, oh yeah, this person's a little too this way, a little too that way. It's like, oops. It's like, how do I put it? So there's this concept I read about called, or I don't know if I read about it, or whatever. There's this concept that you always kind of carry your class on you, as in your social class, your economic class on you, even as you get older. Or like you can never get rid of that completely. And as I've gotten older, I've kind of like recognized that. It's like, okay, I want people who've similar backgrounds, similar this here, or I can blend with them a little bit more, even as I've like gotten older and older and like changed social classes, right? It's like, oh, okay, look, there's a monster bottle. I didn't even know that, a monster can. It's like, okay, I recognize that. And I could see him being like, hey, I'm not the same social class as her, and I won't be, right? He's like right here, he's a waiter, and she's like amazing. She's number one here. She's got some gymnastics stuff, some music stuff here, and some social connection stuff, and getting the president of the XXX, hopefully no erotica company there, um, right? And so I could see where he just doesn't feel like good enough. It's like, okay, I don't think I'm going to be on the same level here. Our lifestyles are going to be very different in the future. I can understand it more. But there's also that sense of unbridled love you feel for somebody where, like, I love you so much. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And, like, it doesn't matter. We're going to make it work here with the connections here. Like, there are times where people are like, I love you so much, and I know that work is doing whatever, that I wouldn't mind if you became like a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home mom, this, that, or the other, right? Go ahead and like create a little Etsy business, create a little this, that, or the other, and as long as you're happy and doing what makes you happy, then I'm happy, right? Um, and so for this, I could see them, whatever. And I guess this is just a nice little thing to have at the end to be like, oh, they do like each other, and there is something special about him recognizing her being different, right? That's why they add that. And I guess it's a nice little thing, even though we, the reader, can kind of tell, you know? Um, and it's okay to be a little closer. I think that's also a nice little thing. And I do kind of feel bad for her because, I'm sure we've all been in that situation where we have an unrequited love. We find a love that somebody just doesn't want to be with you, and you could be great together, you could have fun, you could like each other in a certain circumstance, or maybe you like them but they just don't feel the same, and even him is like, no, no, go ahead and you do your thing. And that's like something that it's also happened to me on a similar basis, where like I would say one of the biggest indicators for me is that I'm settled. I got my life planned from, luckily, like I got my job young, um, I got my job young. I got my retirement young. I got whatever young. So for the next 30, 40 years, I'll keep working. I'll be happy living in the same area, the same city. Like I've been teaching for 8 years, and I started and I'm 29, so I started when I was 21, right? And so like ever since from a young age with romantic connections, it's always like, hey, I'm not moving. I'm staying here in this city. I'm gonna be like this, that, or the other. And I know a lot of people around my age want to move. They want to go, hey, let's go live in New York, California, Florida, like all these big cities. And it's like, well, I can't do that. I won't do that because my benefits are so good here. My salary would be cut in half if I went to a different state. And so, there's that concept of like, we're just going in two different directions here, and you want to do what's best for them, and you don't want to necessarily hold them back, right? It's like, okay, I want you to explore your life here. I don't want you to regret choosing me, so go ahead and do that. And this is like a cute, I was worried she was going to get a little psycho here, like, oh no, she's going to go crazy. And I do like the expressions though in this manga quite a bit here. Like, I don't know, this this is so beautiful. I love this facial expression here. I think it's like the little nervous smile, the little glimpse of hope here, the little tired eyes. It's adorable. I love it. It's so wonderful, stressed, hopeful. It's everything. It's everything. And I kind of don't like the fact that oh, let me copy image here. This is gonna be the thumbnail. I kind of don't like the fact that like, hey, she realized this and da 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 da. Kept like moving the goalposts there, but like, you know, I still think that's a wonderful. The expressions are cute, and then like, look at this little cute smile here, and this little look like, that thousand eyed stare. So yeah, it's well drawn. I think it's cute. I like the fact that we see her like being her, like enjoying her little vibes, being on a date. uh, Look at this. Anyways, and then the random breakup in public. I don't hear in two completely different places. I just can't understand. Right? That's okay. And this one, I'm like, we get the yandere here. Actually, all these faces are on this page. Look at the scary here, the little sad, the deeply sad, and the hesitant stuff there. Whew. It's okay to be a little closer. Yeah, but who knows? Oh, do we got a bit more one shots here? This might be thing. It's been a while since we've actually done an author. It's only a couple, and it looks like they got some of these things published too. Okay, I guess we'll see where we go from here. And I guess that's everything, everybody. So, all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.